Baddies, Grunts, Boss SweetBananaGaming here, finally, with more of my Pokemon Soul Silver Randomizer Nuzlocke. And as you can see before me, the team member that I ultimately chose to replace poor Michael from the last episode is none other than, perhaps, my favorite nickname of any Pokemon from this series, Fluffers the Entei. I'll talk about that in a minute. Basically how I came to this decision, I was originally going to go with Arc Gaming's the Miltank. I kind of talked it over with a couple people and they said, oh, you know, Miltank would probably be the best choice, all things considered. Given the amount of grinding time, it's already at level 50, you have to do the least amount of grinding, and it's decent stats and everything, so it would be most worth your while. So I did train Arc Gaming's up. You can see here, I did ultimately train Arc Gaming's up to, what was it, level 67. But, you know, I went along, but before I had trained it all the way up, I realized I didn't get my encounter. Alright, Mount Silver, outside. Mount Silver outside is a separate name from Mount Silver inside. So inside the cave is called Mount Silver Cave, and outside is called Mount Silver. And also, I had forgotten that you could get to Cerulean Cave, you know, where Mewtwo is in the first generation. You go into Cerulean Cave, and I thought, oh, they surely would have, you know, maybe even some higher level Pokemon in there. I was like, oh, in Generation 1, they had level 60 Pokemon. That would be perfect. So I went in there, first, and I put up a rappel, and I went a little bit deeper in the cave, and I found just a Baltoy, and I think it was like level 40. And yay, but I tried to catch it, and it self-destructed on me anyway, so alright, now I'm gonna go outside Mount Silver, see what I can get, and I did find a Krogunk. I named it Karate, or Karate, however you prefer, based on someone's suggestion. I forget who now. But again, not really what I need. I already have a poison type that I'm using, and so I kept training up Arc Gaming's, and that Entei was just staring me in the face, and I was thinking, I mean, Miltank is pretty good and all, but it really wasn't cutting it. It didn't have enough variety of moves. And I was really missing Michael, missing a fire type. I know I kind of held out. I'm like, I don't want to use a legendary. And also, Fluffers is only level 14. But ultimately, I decided, you know what? I really just want to use an Entei named Fluffers. That pretty much won the day. Look at it. It's jolly. It's got great moves and great stats. I did only raise it up to level 65. Everybody else on my team right now, same 5 that you used to, they're all level 70. And as you're gonna see as we take on the Elite Four rematch, I looked up the levels, because obviously looking up the Pokemon doesn't matter because it's all random, but looking up the levels, they go from, I think the very lowest Pokemon is level 58, and it goes up to level 70, I think even 71 or 72. So, while we're gonna start off pretty over-leveled for the first 2 Elite Four members, it's gonna catch up with us. So I think we should be in decent shape. I'm gonna lead with Fluffers because he's a little bit behind, because I've been training whenever I can, which is not very much, over the course of weeks. And I'm gonna just buy some items while I do this. So I finally decided, okay, you know, enough is enough. I think I just need to go for it, and you know, so what if Fluffers is a little behind? The main reason, honestly, the main reason that I wanted to level them up so much was that I would have less grinding to do to beat Red. But I mean, hey, we have to beat the Elite Four first. So for those of you who might have skipped a couple episodes or joining in a little late in the series, maybe only watched the Kanto part, or, you know, just watched bits and pieces, when I took on the Elite Four the first time, I did the entire recording, and of course, you know, it auto-saves. And my recording got completely corrupted as far as the game footage. And so, that was basically a lost episode. Nobody got to see that, which is sad. And I don't remember what types the Elite Four were randomized to. I don't know if they'll be the same this time. But I have no recollection what they were. I do know there was an ice type. One of them was an ice type trainer, because they put up Hail. But yeah, we're gonna find out. We're gonna lead with Fluffers, like I said. And I guess that's enough. I kind of wanted to explain what I've been doing in the grinding. I've only been able to train once or twice a week for a couple hours at a time. And so that's why it took, like, what, 3 weeks or however long it took. So now I'm back. It's gonna take me, of course, even more grinding. So get ready for red, should we make it through this, which I think we will, but we'll see. The good news is we have Arc Gaming's. In case we have another death, at least Arc Gaming's is pretty close to level 70, so we won't be too far behind. But I'll talk more about, you know, what's to come after we beat the Elite Four once again. So, for the second time for me, and the first time for all of you, let's take on the Elite Four. I don't even remember what voices I gave these guys, so I'm gonna start over. Welcome to the Pokémon League. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Will. I have trained all around the world, making my Psychic-type Pokémon powerful, and at last I've been accepted into the Elite Four. I can only keep getting better. Losing is not an option. Alright, Marcellus, I think his name might have been randomized to the same thing, unless a lot of people have been getting randomized to Marcellus, I can't remember. Entrepreneur Marcellus, let's see if the type he uses rings a bell. Spiritomb, Dark or Ghost, I'm not sure. So yeah, only level 58 to start out, and we're both exerting pressure on each other. Alright, so Fluffers is more of a physical attacker, but Flamethrower I think is still the best move that we have. I just don't like that Firefang has a chance to miss, so I'm gonna go ahead with Flamethrower. And I've been just holding the speed up button down through all this grinding, so it's gonna be so rough to only... Nasty plot, eek. But we can take it out this next turn. It's gonna be so hard to only do the speed, hold up the speed up button for doing damage, for the HP going down, because I've just been holding it down the whole time. Everything's gonna seem so slow. Anyway, we took on the Spiritomb, we took it out. Misdreavus, let's stay in. I really don't have a fantastic answer for Ghosts. I have Bite on Fluffers, actually, so that would be pretty good. And, Mythmaster has Feint Attack, but its attack stat is not that great. We're gonna get a crit on the Misdreavus. I did give Fluffers the Charcoal once held by Michael. I figure, you know, he's taking Michael's place, really. Ooh, he's got two Misdreavuses. I mean, I know with Pokemon, you usually plural. When you make them plural, you use the same word as the singular, like you know, for deer. Okay, this one had a Citrus Berry. We get the Flinch. Fluffers is doing awesome so far, I have to say. I mean, you know, is it a surprise? I know he's a legendary, but we're leading with him because he's honestly the most behind in levels, as you saw. I mean, that's pretty obvious. Okay, let's go ahead and just Bite. Also, he's got, you know, he's got Bite for these ghosts. It's perfect. Getting flinches left and right. Fluffers is here. Fluffers is here to avenge Michael's untimely death. He's here to show that an Entei named Fluffers can be a threat. And we've got another Spiritomb, so I'm just gonna stay in. This one should be a higher level. Yeah, by 2 levels. So we're gonna see if Firefang maybe does a little bit more, although it is 2 levels higher, so maybe we won't be able to tell the difference. Okay, so yeah, given the level difference, I guess our Firefang is a tiny bit stronger than Flamethrower. It seems pretty close, though. Alright, good. We hit twice. And we take down the Spiritomb. I think he had one more Pokemon left. Bayonet. Alright, so yeah, the Elite Four rematch, they have full teams of 6. And I can't remember whether Will had ghost types before the previous time that I battled him, but this turned out to be pretty good for Fluffers. So we're just gonna here, let HP go down. Not quite. Not quite. Alright. He hasn't used any full restores either, but you know, I don't think I've gotten them into full restore range, so that's probably why. Anyway, we defeated him. We defeated Will, aka Marcellus. 1 down, technically 4 more to go. Even though I was defeated, I won't change my course. I will continue battling until I stand above all trainers. Now move on and experience the true ferocity of the Elite Four. Alright, I will do that. Let's keep Fluffers up front, because again, you know, trying to give him the experience. So you know what's kind of rough? And the only way to get the Lucky Egg in Heart Gold and Soul Silver is, finding a Wild Chansey and the whatever 1 to 5% or whatever chance that it's holding it. Actually, I think you can have a Pokemon with pickup that's above a certain level, has like a 1% chance to pick it up, but basically the main way to do it is Chansey, and of course, since this is a randomizer, you can't reliably have Chansey just run into Chansey in the wild. Kind of sad. I also, it would have helped a lot. I also think, I don't know if the items that wild Pokemon carry are randomized, really, because really none of the items in the game have been randomized, so I don't know if the wild held items are. Anyway, we've got Koga here, aka Mojo Jojo, if you remember if you were on my main channel and saw my Leaf Green Wedlock, I don't know if I can do all the Mojo Jojoisms. I'll just do the voice then. Wahahahahaha! I am Koga of the Elite Four. I live in the shadows, a ninja! My intricate style will confound and destroy you! Confusion, sleep, poison, curses! Prepare to be the victim of my sinister techniques! Fwahahahahaha! Pokémon are not merely about brute force. You shall see soon enough. Alright, Antoinette. Let's see what kind of types Antoinette is using today. Entrepreneur Antoinette, of course. The Elite Four must be entrepreneurs. Oh, right, I do. This does ring a bell. I'm fairly certain. Yeah, look at that, level 61. I'm fairly certain Koga did have dragons in the last time we went through him. So we're gonna bite it. And I know I sped up the whole thing. We do get a flinch. Let's try for Fire Fang this time, see if maybe we can burn it. I know the Dragonair has Shed Skin, but that still does a lot more damage. Whoa there! Chill out, Dragonair. You need to calm down. Can we, like, we're still faster. Can we flinch it, burn it, crit it, something? A crit! Thank you, Fluffers! You just got rid of that potential threat there. Next we've got Flygon. Alright, time to switch out, because we don't want to play games here. We don't want to lose Fluffers. You know, Fluffers doesn't have to solo the Elite Four by any means, so this is a team effort. We got a Flygon. We know what to do. We get our Ice type out. Aurora Beam. I wish... Oh, you know, that's what I forgot to do. I wanted to check and see where we could get the TM for Ice Beam, because Rolly desperately needs to have Ice Beam. I mean, look, Aurora Beam's doing alright when we're 10 levels ahead and it's 4 times super effective. But Shelgon, alright, let's stay in. But I'm thinking for red... I mean, I'm gonna do a lot of grinding so we're on par with levels, but I'm thinking I want Ice Beam. I forget if you buy it or if you have to pick it up somewhere. I'll look it up one of these times, but I forgot to do it. Alright, Kingdra, only thing it's weak to is Dragon. I'm debating whether or not to send Draco out. It's water type though, so I'm not sending Fluffers out. Let's go, it's a risk. Let's go Dragon versus Dragon. I know we out-level it by at least a little bit. Level 62, yeah, we do. We have Outrage. I think I'm just gonna go for it. Oh, in case you didn't see, I don't know if you saw when I went down there, when I went down and showed everybody's stats, but Dragonair has, or Dragonite, Draco here, yeah, has over 200 attack stat. It's the highest offensive stat on my entire team right now, by a good amount. So we're still outraging. I know Altaria is kind of bulky, but I'm feeling pretty good. We outlevel it by 6. Let's see if this outrage is enough to take it out. I'm a little nervous. I might have made a mistake here. Nope, we did not. Draco is just continuing to be a beast. Alright, I'm feeling pretty good. And another Altaria. We didn't get confused yet, so I'm just gonna stay in. Might as well go for this one as well. Is this the ace? No, this is only level 62. We already fought the level 64 one, so he had 2 Altaria. Let's see, he had 2 Altaria, Flygon, Shelgon, Dragonair. What one am I missing? And Kingdra. Okay, so that was his 6. Alright, we got them. Actually, against... what was I thinking? Against Altaria, I could have used Aurora Beam. Anyway. Curses! I subjected you to everything I could muster, but my efforts failed. I must hone my skills, go on to the next room, and put your abilities to the test. Alright, that I will. Alright, Rolly, we're gonna just top off your HP here, because you never know. We have no idea what we're gonna face. I get the feeling like we might, if the, I feel like the types are the same as they were, and I feel that the ice type is next. Alright, look, we just used a freshwater. We don't really need, we only need 10 more HP. I'm gonna use that last Oranberry. No, I'm gonna use the freshwater. I don't know why I'm holding on to like Oranberries, like I'm gonna need them and plant them later, but I'm not, but oh well. Not a big deal. We have plenty of hyper potions and full restores. I feel like Bruno might have been an ice type user. I can't remember. Anyway, let's see. I am Bruno of the Elite Four. I always train to the extreme because I believe in our potential. That is how we become strong. Can you withstand our power? I see no fear in you. You look determined. Perfect for battle. Ready, sweet? You will bow down to our overwhelming power. Hoo-ha! Ah yes, hoo-ha from Entrepreneur Daniel. Looking intense as usual. Alright. Forretress! That is perfect! Whether you're bug or steel type, Fluffers is here. You probably have Sturdy, but actually Sturdy doesn't work properly in 4th gen. I mean, it works, but it only works against, like, actual one-hit KO moves. So we don't have anything to worry about here. Fluffers is gonna just destroy. Alright, Armaldo, actually... No, I'm gonna swap to Rolly. I know Rolly's weak to rock as well as Fluffers. But I might as well. I want to preserve. We out-level it by a lot with Rolly compared to Fluffers. So yeah, that was the better choice. Okay, another fortress. This is Fluffers. Fluffers, it's your time. I love saying Fluffers. Just Fluffers the Entei. It's so great because it's like ironic because Entei's this big lion, potentially dog, depending on what you believe. But I think of him as a lion, this big lion beast. And, he's named Fluffers. But he is fluffy. I mean, he has this fluffy little cloud thing on his back. It works. I love it. I love Fluffers so much, but I better stop talking about how much I love Fluffers so he doesn't die. Oh no, I meant to use Fire Fang just to conserve some PP, but... And look at me, I'm all hyped up about Fluffers and I'm just speeding through these attacks. But I mean, you know, it was just a Mothim, so... Okay, we're intimidated now, so I think this time I'm going to intentionally go for Flamethrower. Flamethrower. Ah, Fluffers, you're just destroying everything. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. And Scizor. I fought a lot of wild Scizor outside Mount Silver. Oh, and you know what else was on the outside of Mount Silver that I didn't get as my first encounter? Manaphy. But the plus side is things like Scizor and Manaphy and, let's see, Roserade and Aggron all gave pretty good experience when I ran into them. They weren't the most common encounters, but, you know, I ran into them enough that it helped a little bit. Having lost, I have no right to say anything. Go, face your next challenge. That's cool. Alright, I like in... Is it in the 2nd gen games? He, like, turns away from you and won't face you. Like he's turned away in shame or something like that. Alright, we're gonna keep Fluffers up front. Maybe this is the ice type? I know if we don't see any ice types for the entire thing, then I'll know that they're different types, but I'm pretty sure... I don't know about the bug types, but I know that I'm pretty sure we faced, what type was Koga again? I just forgot. Dang, I'm blanking. I'm just so, Oh, dragons, right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Koga had dragons last time too. Anyway, what voice did I give Karen? She kind of looks older because she has like that grayish, whitish hair, but then she has like a young kind of body. I don't know. I am Karen of the Elite Four. You're sweet? How amusing. I love Dark-type Pokémon. I'm known for my overpowering tactics. Think you can take them? Just try to entertain me. Let's go. Alright, let's go, Entrepreneur Cristiano. Oh dear. We're gonna do Entrepreneur Cristiano. You have Cloyster. Alright, so this is probably the ice types we were looking at. So I'm gonna just stick in with Fluffers here. I have some Ethers, so we shouldn't have to worry, and Cloyster has like 0 special defense. Not really 0, I know, but it has terrible special defense, so we still didn't quite take it out. There's spikes around our feet. That's okay, because I'm pretty sure we're not gonna need to switch out. Pretty sure. Alright, this is taking too long. You and your HP rising. I do have to watch how my usage of flamethrowers. I'm gonna... Oh no, what am I doing though? It's a Cloyster. I don't want to waste a Fire Fang on it. But considering that's gonna be a waste of PP anyway because it protected... Yeah, well, we have plenty of flamethrowers. This should take it out. No problem. Yeah, there goes the Cloyster. I think there was a Wall Rain. Alright, Mamoswine. I gotta be careful here. Unfortunately, a lot of ice types have a secondary type that helps it against fire types. It could have Thick Fat also. I'm just gonna go for it though. Come on, Fluffers. I believe in you. We only out-level it by 1. No, we out-level this by 4. What am I saying? I'd blanked. I'm like, surely the levels are higher by now. But really, again, I know the levels aren't going up very much, but trust me, the champion, it goes up like by 8 levels from here. So, that's what I'm prepared for, because unfortunately I can't grind up in between Elite Four members, so we gotta do it this way. Alright, we didn't take out the Palace Slime, but did make it flinch, and she does not have another, full restore, so that's good. So yeah, this was the match the first time around where Michael almost died, was like 3 HP away, would have died had Hail not stopped that turn. And it's one of those moments I really regret that I didn't have it, that I don't have it now, because that would have been an awesome, like, moment if I were to ever do a montage or something. Unfortunately, I don't have that kind of time to edit together a highlight video from my Nuzlocke challenges, but it would be really cool. It's one of those, if I did, that's what I would do. Okay, we got a Frostlass. Should not be a problem for Fluffers here. We are going to take Spikes damage. I kind of forgot about that, but that's okay. It's not that bad. We're going to Flamethrower, and then we're going to Ether up after the battle. Seems so weird, because I know the Aether Foundation, it's supposed to be Ether Foundation, but I feel like saying Aether, first of all, because not pronouncing the A bothers me, even though I know that's just the way that it's pronounced. But also, I think it is an optional pronunciation. I could be wrong. I think you can also say Aether, but... And I've heard other people say this too, though, but you already have an item called Ether, so calling it the Ether Foundation just sounds like they named themselves after the item. So... whatever. Alright, let's take this thing out. That might be why they spelled it the way they did. Okay, Safeguard. That's cool. I'm just gonna Dragon Pulse you for the rest of your HP. Except how having Dragon Pulse just seems really cool to me. I know, obviously, in 6th gen, it got a Dragon-type Mega Evolution, but still. Alright. Strong Pokemon, weak Pokemon. That's only the selfish perception of people. Truly skilled trainers should try to win with the Pokemon they love best, like Entei, named Fluffers. I like your style. You understand what's important. Go on, the champion is waiting. Alright, now, I don't remember at all what type Lance had, but, you know, we already faced dragons with Koga, so... it's not gonna get any more intense than that now, is it? Alright, let's see. I wanna take a Hyper Potion here. Oh yeah, we're gonna Ether. We actually only have 2 Ethers. Do I have any other? Oh, we have Max Elixirs and stuff. Alright, and Elixirs. I'm just gonna do the Ether on Flamethrower, because that should be fine. I don't even know what type we're gonna be facing. Alright guys, here, we made it already. This is the last of the Elite Four, which is not even the Elite Four. The champion, even though we're the rightful champion, I mean, come on. But, you know, we couldn't stick around. We had to go to Kanto, so Lance took his place. His rightful place again. I said rightful place again, whatever. What are these things, actually? These look like gears in, like, a clock or something? I don't know, what are these things? Are they made to look like dragons slithering around? I never really thought of that before. It's kind of neat, though. Anyway, and look, Dratini statues. Anyway, enough stalling. Let's do this. I've been waiting for you. Sweet. I knew that you, with your skills, would eventually reach me here. There's no need for words now. We will battle to determine who is the stronger of the two of us. As the most powerful trainer, and as the Pokemon League champion, even though I am Lance, I, Lance, the Dragon Master, accept your challenge. Here we go. Blast that epic theme. Not really. I know I have I'm erring on the side of having the volume a little low, because when it's too loud, it's worse than when it's too low, in my opinion. Alright, we got normal types, but look at what he opens with. Level 72. Oh, good gravy. At least it's just a Blissey. We're gonna bite this thing, because Blissey does not have a lot of defense. And there's the light screen, setting up for his team. So we're just gonna chill here with this Blissey. Because, it's gonna take a while to take it out. It's got double edge, it's not gonna do anything to us. So this, we've wasted 2 turns of light screen. I gotta remember, I wanna see if I can hit on the physical side here. Alright, Snorlax. So, you know, it's funny. We have these normal types, and, one of Arc Gaming's, the Miltank's, moves was, in fact, Wake Up Slap, a fighting type move, and we don't have any fighting type moves on these guys, unfortunately. I think what I want to do, though, is take our best physical attacker, Draco, and just outrage. There's, like... Or do I want to Dragon Dance first? Yeah, level 72, I'm gonna Dragon Dance now that I think about it. I held on to Dragon Dance for this very reason. Crunch. Alright, it's okay. Let's do this, Draco. There's no fairies to stop you. Can't switch into anything here. He's just got normal types. Yes, and a crit just to top it off. Although I think in 4th gen, the crits don't include your buffs to your offensive stats, so it didn't really matter that we Dragon Dance before it, I think. And we get intimidated, so we're back at neutral, but we're locked into Outrage anyway. I think this should be pretty good. It's level 68 also, so it's a little bit lower. And we don't quite take it out, but he's gonna make us +2 now and confused. This could be bad, because we're locked into Outrage. Come on, Draco, breakthrough. Yes! +2 now. We were at +1, then we were at +0, now we're at +2, so I mean, that's gonna take it out. We can't get confused because we're already confused. Togekiss. You're not a fairy. You're not a fairy. However, I think... let's have Rolly take you on with some ice-type attacks. Light Screen's gone. I know, again, we only have Aurora Beam, which kind of stinks. I would like to have... I think you could have learned Blizzard and I didn't teach it. Look at level 75, so we're not over-leveled anymore. We were as many as 12 levels ahead from their lowest to our highest level Pokemon. Now we're like 5 levels behind. Aura Sphere. I'm dumb. I'm like, oh, let's send the ice type out. I forgot. Togekiss always carries Aura Sphere. And Rolly didn't die, thank goodness. I sped that up so I needed to see what happened. Okay. Okay. Unfortunately now, we're gonna switch back to Draco and we've lost our +2. That was all on me. That was my bad. That was a really bad miscalculation on my part. And he's gonna Aura Sphere again, it's not very effective. Still did a decent amount though. I'm gonna Dragon Dance. Sky Attack. Huh. Alright. And it's faster than us. I mean, it might not be faster anymore, but I'm gonna play it a little safer. I mean, maybe it would be safer to Outrage if we outspeed it now, but I don't know for a fact that we outspeed it. So I want to be at full to take this Sky Attack. And it's gonna miss anyway. Fantastic. Alright, Draco. Let's just finish this off then, huh? How many Pokemon does he have left? 3 or 2? I think it's 3 or 2. Or I just remember now the champion is preschooler. Alright, Fearow. Alright, he's got 2 more left. Fearow, level 73. We should take this out without much of a problem, I think. Yes, alright. And Miltank. Irony of all ironies. Arc Gaming's is salty that I didn't choose her. Arc Gaming's the Miltank. She's salty that I chose Fluffers over her. I have half a mind to swap into Fluffers and do this duel properly, because Miltank's out for revenge, but I know better. Miltank can have rollout. I'm not gonna send in Fluffers against her. I'm gonna send in my +1 Draco. That's outraging. It's level 68. It's like almost the same as Arc Gaming. She gained 1 more level. She like joined up with Lance and gained 1 more level. She wants revenge. How weird is that? Do we take it out? We just barely don't. Gyro Ball. Holy, okay, good. I mean, because Miltank is naturally pretty fast. So, I mean, not very fast, but like, it's not a slow enough Pokemon to take advantage of Gyro Ball properly, even though we are +1 speed. So that's good for us. I'm gonna try and attack. Oh, there's the full restore. I forgot about that. I could have just healed. Now I gotta try to break through confusion. I forgot, did he already use the full restore? I think the champion has more than one anyway. Alright, we're gonna hit with this. It's not gonna do a lot, I don't think, because it's special. Yeah. Okay, so I got a little worried with that Gyro Ball, but yeah, like I had said, it's not that Miltank's super fast, it's just that it's too fast for Gyro Ball. You know, you need a Forretress, or, what else? I'm blanking now. A Forretress or a Ferrothorn or, you know, one of those classic slow Pokemon. Alright, let's Outrage for the win. That's just so funny, though. His last Pokemon is the Pokemon that I passed up for Fluffers. Only one level higher, so she joined Lance, she gave up her nickname, she joined Lance, she gained a level. Out for revenge, but just goes to show you, as I learned in some of my other Nuzlockes, if you go out for revenge, you get burned. Draco going to level 71, and we defeat preschooler Chloe, technically the second time, but as far as the series is concerned, might as well be the first time. And preschooler Chloe is happy that he witnessed the rise of a new champion, even though we already were champion. Phew. You have become truly powerful, Sweet. Your Pokémon have responded to your strong and upstanding nature. As a trainer, you will continue to grow strong with your Pokémon. Dun da da da! Oh, right. Fluffers just runs behind me. He's a scaredy little cat. Oh no, it's all over. Professor Oak, if you weren't so slow. I mean, he's an old guy. Give him a break. Ah, Sweet. It's been a long while. You certainly look more impressive. Your conquest of the League is just fantastic. Your dedication, trust, and love for your Pokémon made this happen. Your Pokémon were outstanding too. Because they believed in you as a trainer, they persevered. Congratulations, Sweet. Let's interview the brand new champion. Even though you were already champion before, this is getting to be a bit too noisy. Sweet, could you come with me? Yeah, let's go to into some quiet room here. Oh wait, we haven't done the interview! Ay. My throat is killing me. Just from the little bit of speaking I've done. Oh, it feels like a lot of speaking. It's been a long time since I last came here. Like, a couple months to be exact. This is where we commemorate the League champions for all eternity. Their courageous Pokémon are also inducted. Here today, we witness the rise of a new League champion. A trainer who feels compassion for and trust toward all Pokémon. A trainer who succeeded through perseverance and determination. The new League champion who has all the makings of greatness. Sweet, allow me to register you and your partners as champions. Alright, here we go. For the second time, but it's more like the first time. Fluffers! Look at him looking back at me. He's like, hey, did I do good? He's so cute. Little Fluffers. And then we have Luigigon, the Sceptile. We got our old tried and true members. One of our oldest members. Still on the team. Copetta, the Arbok. Another one of our oldest members. Hatched at Azalea Town. That's right, you were in the Togepi egg. And of course, our oldest member, Rolly, our starter, the Walrein. Fantastic. I need to get you Ice Beam if I can. Our second newest member, Draco the Dragonite. Just an absolute beast. And the first Pokemon that we nicknamed after a viewer, it's Mythmaster the Bronzong. I did not necessarily expect to hold on to you this long, but you know, you know what? You didn't get to battle in the Elite Four, did you? But you know what? You were always, neither did Copetta, but you were always around, or Luigigon. I keep thinking, I didn't use 3 of you guys. But you know what? You guys were all a good part of the team, and let me tell you something, Mythmaster. If I ever needed a hit tanked, you were the one. Anyway. Saving. So I'd better hope that this recording turns out okay. Anyway, it should be working. I changed my recording method since the incident, so we should be alright. Anywho. So while the credits start to roll, I'm gonna go over a little bit about what's planned for the future. So of course, now the true grind fest begins. I've got to grind for Red. I think I want to get everybody up to about level 85-ish. Maybe I won't have to get quite all the way there, but 85 is about what I'm shooting for because Red's Pokemon are like, maybe one of them is level 83, but I want to say they're level 85 to 88, somewhere in that range. So I want to have my Pokemon in the 80s. So that's going to be 10 to 15 levels of grinding for these guys. So, and of course, grinding against level 40s. So, it's gonna take a while, unfortunately. With that being said, it's gonna be a few weeks, but I already have planned the series that I'm gonna do next. I don't want to announce it yet, because I don't wanna get you guys too, like, when's it coming, because I don't have, like, a layout done up for it yet. I don't have thumbnails, any of that. I haven't even started on that, but I do know what series I'm going to do. And without spoiling it, I'm just going to tell you it is an official Pokemon game, but one of the spin-off series. So, that's what's going to come next. I'm going to take a break from the standard games. Also, it might take a while to get all that artwork, all the assets for that set up, because I have a new Let's Play project I'm working on, getting ready to start on my main channel, SweetBananaGaming, which, by the way, check it out if you haven't already. I know most of you probably have. Yeah. So that's what you want to keep in mind. But the first thing I'll probably do, the battle with Red in this game will probably come out before my new series starts. So it might be another few weeks for that. However, the good news is you don't have to sit around and wait while Team Eclipse is completely quiet anymore, because as you may have seen over the weekend, we finally had our first upload from our new admin, Cronman, and he's like a competitive battler. He does mostly that sort of thing. Showdown, I think, is his series that he started. Showdown Shenanigans is the thing that he started. So definitely, if you haven't already checked out his video, check him out, leave him some love, you know, make him feel welcome to Team Eclipse, give him some likes, comments, check out his own channel, because he has his channel where he does other videos as well. I've checked out a few of them myself. And yeah, so in the meantime, you'll have his videos to kind of keep you going, so you won't be totally dead here on Team Eclipse while I finish grinding up and preparing my layout for my new series. So, long story short, give me a couple weeks. I'm going to... Oh, look, the end. Long story short, I'm going to go ahead and do my grinding for Red. In the meantime, I'm also going to be preparing my assets for the new series. So hopefully the way it'll time out is after a couple weeks, I'm going to take on Red, and then hopefully the very next week, I'll be able to start my new series. Either 1 week or the 2 weeks after that. Somewhere in that time frame. That's, it might be a little bit optimistic, but that is my plan. So whenever I'm done, I want to finish grinding and preparing my layout for the new series at about the same time. It might take a few weeks in the meantime, but like I said, definitely check out Cronman. That'll keep you busy with a few things on this channel. And, of course, don't forget to check out my channel as well, SweetBananaGaming. I've got a Pokemon Moon Nuzlocke going on there right now, as well as a new series in the works, although that probably is still about a month or so away, but just so you know, I got something else coming. And, in the meantime, don't forget to like this video if you're excited for the battle with Red, and then for the official finale of the series. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to become a grunt of Team Eclipse so you can stay up to date with my series as well as Cronman's series. And I already told you about SweetBananaGaming. Check out my channel. Check out Cronman's channel. All that good stuff. I'm not going to keep you sitting here any longer, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next episode. Probably the final episode of my Pokemon Soul Silver Randomizer Nuzlocke. At long last, it's almost done.